So we see one pattern like customers are just using the standard storage class to place all their objects in dual class storage instead of spreading the objects to in different storage class depending on the type of object. So we recommend customers to choose the right storage class, whether this particular object needs to go in a standard storage class or if just an archival storage, you choose the archival storage class instead of putting it in the standard storage class to reduce the further storage cost. Yeah, definitely. If you already have objects in the Google Cloud storage bucket, then use the object lifecycle policy. Either move the objects to a different storage class or delete them if they are no longer required. So also check if you can use the CSAP compression before you push the images into Google Cloud storage bucket. That will reduce the storage cost as well. And if you have workloads spread across multiple regions, check you can use multi-region bucket to reduce your data transfer cost. And if you do not have any region specific constraint, if all your users and all your data needs to visit in one region, just use a regional bucket instead of multi-region bucket is really useful. If you have traffic or workloads spread across different regions, that will reduce the transfer cost. Similarly, if you have object versioning enabled, check the versioning configuration, check whether you need object versioning required for all your buckets or that is required only for some critical buckets. So we have seen cases where customers have enabled object versioning to all their buckets, whether it's required or not, that subsequently increase the storage cost. So check your bucket configuration and then enable the object versioning strategically. So instead of whether do some checks and then enable it. Yeah, this is the last one from my side. So where we see additional cost is like the cloud logging. So one of the recommendation we give to the customers like log only what you need. We have seen customer application just logs everything and then push all the logs to cloud logging. So your cloud logging cost is based on how much amount of logs you are actually injecting into the cloud logging API. That plays a critical role. Your storage cost is a little bit cheaper compared to the amount of injection. So you need to focus on the injection first. So for that, you need to ensure that you only log what you need to reduce the amount of injection. So if you can't control that one, you can use the exclusion filter to stop injecting those logs into cloud logging. Your application can continue to produce it, but you can use exclusion filters that will stop that injection into cloud logging. That will further reduce the cost. So use exclusion filter to reduce the amount of logs getting injected. Also, if you do not want to store the log for a long period of time, use the log retention. That will also reduce the storage cost. So I have seen customers are using it 30 days, 7 days, depending on the use case, use the log retention. Also, like definitely set up alerts. So one of the area where we see customers have issues is cloud logging. So initially they don't concentrate more on the cloud logging part, they concentrate more on the compute engine GK side, but they leave the cloud logging, the logging cost at the end. But at the end of the month, the logging always gives a price to a customer. So we recommend our customer set up alerts, so as I explained. So we have cost management built in the DoiT Cloud console. So that will automatically identify issues or any spike in your cloud cost, and then it will send you the real-time alerts that will allow you to quickly identify issues with cloud logging. Yeah, definitely you can use that feature as well.